Ooh, yeah. I'm William Prince. You're listening to The Sunday Verse. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. It's funny how you can hold on to the idea of things getting better sometime. It's more interesting that there really are people that don't have to be fully conscious of hoping for something to get better. I think that was the definition a lot of the time of my life in Peguis when we were struggling to pay bills or just keep a full fridge, gas in the tank, the little things, I guess. So what is faith? I've come to ask myself that all the time. It's optimism. It's trust. I think there's a lot of that. I think I struggled with the idea of a more blind trust. And now that I'm enlightened, it's easier to lend myself to the idea of faith. What keeps you from going all the way crazy with worry? It's a tiny bit of faith, I guess. Hey, something's got to break here. Something's got to even out in a way in life. We lived on a pension. That was interesting. My dad got paid once a month, and I think a lot of our faith was just around poor planning. It was a way to, not having enough to make everything stretch, but there would be this big influx at the end of the month when the pension would arrive and my family could go to the city and it would be an event, get the groceries and come back home. And I guess that's what grace is, saying grace, a little acknowledgement that, hey, we're still here and we're still eating and taken care of. Things are relatively fine. It's easier to have that faith in times of, I guess, when it's good, But faith when, you're down in the valley is what the old timers used to say. And that's where your character and mettle are formed in the times when it's easiest to give up. And can you still practice that when it's not so great? And it's funny, the longer you give your best effort to that, you'll find that there really are a lot of good days. You can be proud and where you're at in life, or you can be disappointed all the time. I was always towing a line there, trying to do more, and the next song, the next thing that progresses us. And the biggest leap was leaving school, and I thought I had the plan. We touched on making enough money so that we wouldn't have to worry, and I guess I reached a point where I said I wanted to sing songs. I want to sing songs. I want to travel, share this gift. And that's going to take faith that it'll be okay. Even now, like here we are with a reason to talk about records and records that people want to listen to, but there's a lot of years left to go and no pension plan when it comes to singing and songwriting and traveling and making this way. So today I think I'm a living example of faith that maybe the people that are listening today, right now, maybe you are a part of the forever journey, and that I will find more people to believe in this. It's living a life that I can be proud of, and truthfully, the ideas of gratitude and just acknowledging that it's given to me rather than I'm going out and making it so. Having a part of that be rooted in my belief. I do believe in controlling the outcomes, and at the same time, I think I'm going to be okay in life, and that's enough. The idea of letting it be, that's what this song talks about. Just a closer walk with thee. Even though there are these number of things that can make us worry and steal our joy, steal our hope for things, if we have faith for a better time, that's better, I think. It's so cynical nowadays that like hope almost feels silly and foolish. You have to be vulnerable and speak on it, your dreams. I think my songs will take care of my family and I. I don't think the creator, the universe would have brought me this far to see me fail.
I wonder if the let it be part of the song is also in a way not so much even believing in a better thing to come on this earth, but transforming your view of what you are living in at the moment, and then realizing that you are in that better place.
Better place already. Halfway out ain't bad. It's great. Like there's lots to be happy about, and if you're always asking, you never have time to appreciate where you're at and what you have. I don't always want to be asking for something. It's what can I give back? And that's, I guess that's what this record became. Gospel First Nation is a way of, during this confusing time, if music can help you the way it's helped me, this is what I want to deliver during this time. This is what I want to be remembered for when things got really rocky. It's just, I just leaned on this faith of things are going to be okay. And it brought me to these songs again in the same way that my dad, was brought back to them after a life of alcoholism and being in the world and changing his choices and being humbled in his old age and his health. And I'm watching my own story unfold. And through that, though, is keeping that faith alive that we're going to be okay. It's going to be all right. And we will return to some form of normal, hopefully less entitled and more focused on what a privilege it is to do anything when you can't for a while. And
what a privilege it is to be alive.
Exactly. I think of the old timers that I was surrounded by. None of them are here to hear this album. It's in tribute to their memory and to my own family's history. I'm going to start believing and just having faith that it'll be received like anything else. People are just here for whatever I choose to bring about. I made a record that makes me feel great, like any other record before it.
The song that we're going to feature in this episode, Just a Closer Walk with Thee, it's a traditional song. And I think I grew up with this song, and there's probably a lot of people who are going to hear this record who did as well. And I think that's going to be another kind of comforting moment listening to this album is going to be this song.
It's neat because this one has many incarnations. It can be interpreted many different ways. And when we were rehearsing it, this is just the way that it came about. It has a bit more of the blues feel to it that I'm maybe had when I was first learning off those old, Eagles VHS. Here's 20 really great licks to do on a Fender Strat kind of thing, and this one really came together naturally. And much like recording the record itself, I felt focused, but at the same time, it was just trusting, we're going to get together. It's going to feel good. And hopefully we can capture that on record. And I think that's what we did. Thank you for listening to the Sunday Verse. From my new record, Gospel First Nation, this is Just a Closer Walk with Thee. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to Thee. Just a closer walk with Thee. Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to Thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Through this world of toils and snares, if I falter, Lord, who cares? Who with me my burden shares? None but Thee, dear Lord, none but Thee. Just a closer walk with Thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to Thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. When my feeble life is o'er, time for me will be no more. Guide me gently, safely, oh, to Thy kingdom shore, to Thy shore. Just a closer walk with Thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to Thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Let it be, let it be, dear Lord, let it be.